Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from today. We are live now. I want to know those that are live with us this evening. If you are live, please drop a comment. Let me know you are there. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical issues and we are starting 9 minutes behind schedule. But nevertheless, we are going to start because some persons are going to watch the recording of this video. If you can hear me, please drop a chat if you are there. Drop yes in the chat so I can be sure you can hear me. I think I have to put in my microphone now. We are getting started immediately. We are not waiting for persons to join us, but they will have the opportunity to watch the recording, at least for a period of time. The recording will be here. One moment. Okay. I needed to have a microphone. All right, you all are welcome to today's session, and I'm just going to get straight into it. So anyone that comes after this can watch the recording and they can drop their questions. But before we do that, I'm going to alert those that are in the WhatsApp group that we are live so they can come on now and join this live session. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen so I can show you what I have for you today. Screen coming up. All right, so I have my screen up and hold on. So today we are going to be talking about the December sales blueprint. Before we go ahead, I need to stop sharing so I can see whoever is there. If you are there, please feel free to drop a chat in the comments so I can know you are there. You can also drop your message on the WhatsApp group for those of you that are on the WhatsApp group. And if you are not on the WhatsApp group, check the description. The WhatsApp link should be there. Okay. All right. Going back to this. So today, the title is the December Sales Blueprint, how to run ads, customers, and not just likes. That is the title of today, and this is in preparation of December sales for those that are business owners or service providers who want to make massive sales this December. That is why we are doing this because of you. Now, who am I and why am I here? My name is Olufunke Addo, and I'm the founder of FK Creative 360. And for the purpose of this webinar, I help businesses convert their online presence to sales. We help businesses to convert their ads, their presence on social media to massive sales. We help them to make profitable ads campaign. That is what we do at FK Creative 360 as far as this webinar is concerned. We have a lot of other services, but I'm going to stop there. Now, what is the problem with business owners? What problems are we trying to solve? Most business owners boost posts. They get likes, they get views, but they don't get sales. That is a big problem with business owners that run ads online. They have a lot of views, they have a lot of likes, they have a lot of comments even, but they don't get sales. What are we going to teach you today? We are going to give you a proven ads blueprint. We are going to tell you the mistakes to avoid and also how to prepare for December rush. This webinar, I don't want it to go beyond 30 minutes, so please be attentive. And if you have any questions, please join the WhatsApp group so you can ask your questions there. The WhatsApp group is open. Join it so you can ask your questions there. Okay, somebody's saying that they can't see me. Thank you for that feedback. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen so she can look at me again. Can you see me now? She's not here. Okay. I'm kind of sweating and I don't want to turn on the gen right now. Can you see me now? Please, if you can see me, drop a comment in the chat. I was sharing my screen earlier. I don't know if you saw the screen I was sharing. Please drop a comment in the chat if you can see me. I can see that there is somebody there. Please try and drop a comment. I want to be sure you can see me before I go ahead. And also, can you see my screen? Or the other time I shared my screen, were you able to follow my screen? Please, I need your reply. Wow. Wow. You can't see my video. That is... Okay. The screen is black. Wow. Something is definitely going on because I can see myself. I don't know why you can't see me. I can definitely see myself. Please hold on. Let me try to fix it. Let me try to fix where the problem is coming from. I need someone else to confirm that if they can see me, or maybe the problem, I'm not sure if the problem is from me right now because I need somebody else to confirm, but I see you are the only one, you are the first person to get here. Please hold on, ma. Okay, if this doesn't work, because I really want to teach you what I have to teach you today, I may have to do a recording because I don't want to change my mind about having today's... Okay. I don't know where the problem is from. Well, did you see my screen earlier or everything was just black? Okay, you said it was just black. Okay. Oh, you can see me now. Wow. Thank you very much for the feedback. Now I'm going to share my screen. If you can see my screen, I would need you to probably drop a message on WhatsApp for me, but you can drop it here as well. I will check it. I want to share my screen and then I will need you to confirm if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen now? I'm going to stop now so I can read your chat. Did you see my screen for the brief second I shared, ma? Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma. All right, without wasting further time, let's go ahead into today's class. Okay, so we are talking about December sales. And I mentioned, I've told you why I'm here and what I'm here to show you. I'm here to show you proven hard blueprint. I know that most business owners, when they place ads, they are frustrated because at the end of the day, what you are getting is just likes, comments, or even video views. You have a lot of views, but there are no sales. But those views, those likes, those views, those comments don't pay the bills. You need to make sales to get paid. Now, why is December a make or break for businesses? December is the highest sales period of the year. We all know that. A lot of people have been saving money from January just so they can buy some things in December. So we know that December is the highest sales period for every business owner anywhere in the world. But most businesses wait too long to get started, to start preparing for December sales. It's just like a farmer. You didn't plant when you're supposed to plant, then you want to harvest when others are harvesting. It's not possible. Also, that same December is when the cost of ads rises, and because there is fierce competition, there are so many people competing for the same audience. For example, maybe in Nigeria, you sell luxury goods and there are probably 5,000 other persons who sell the same luxury goods. And all of you are competing for, let's say, 2 million audience. Then you wait till December when everyone also wants to take a share of that audience. You are already too late. Those who prepare early win. There are no two ways about it. Those who prepare early will win. They are the ones that will pack all the customers. The rest will start getting the crumbs. They'll start getting the leftovers. They'll start getting the less value customers. Those that will underprice them, those that will tell them, I'll get back to you, and will never get back to them. Now, what is the formula? The formula is that in October, you plant. So look at your business as farming. There is a time to plant, and that October, which is the planting period, you start testing your heart, you start building your audiences, and you start creating awareness. This is when you plant your seeds. This is when you put yourself in the faces of your target audience. You get them to start seeing you, to start getting to know you. Now, November is equal to nurture. How do you nurture your plants? You water them. So see November as a time to warm up your audience. You warm up your audience with retargeting ads, content that builds trust, and special pre-sale offers. That is when to warm them up. That is when you start sharing testimonials and start getting them to trust you. And then in November, you harvest. That is your time to cash out. By now, your audience knows you, they trust you, and are ready to buy. This is where the bulk of sales come in. But without nurturing them, without planting, without nurturing, you cannot harvest. It is difficult for people to part with their money these days online. And the percentage of those who do that on impulse is very low. They are not the real customers you are looking for. You're looking for long-term customers, people that will buy from you and they will keep coming back to buy from you. That is why you need to make this decision to start early, start preparing early. And October is a very good time to start preparing. The earlier the better. But because we are in October now you know that you need to start preparing your business for a massive cash out in December. You don't just wake up and go harvest where you did not plant. Now let's go ahead. Like I said, I don't want this webinar to be more than 30 minutes so that we can get back to whatever we want to do. Now, what is the wrong way versus the right way to run ads? Wrong way, which is what most people do, is to boost posts randomly. Later, I am going to show you when we get to the practical part. I am going to show you what you'll see and how it is a trap for you to boost posts. Of course, Meta wants you to boost posts. TikTok wants you to boost posts because they make more money while you lose more money when you do that. Now, let's go ahead. There is no strategy or audience. You're not targeting the right audience. You don't have strategy. So that is the wrong way. You just want to target everybody. Your business is not for everybody, no matter the kind of business you are doing. Your business can never be for everybody. You must have a defined audience that your business is set to serve. People pay for likes and not for customers. So when you start boosting posts randomly, when you don't have a strategy or audience, a target audience, you only pay for likes and comments. You're not paying for customers. And I'm going to show you how to pay for real customers today. I will do that under a few minutes so we can go ahead and practice it in our business. What is the right way that works? The right way that works is having a clear goals or having a clear goal for your business. What do you want to achieve? Do you want to achieve sales? Do you want to achieve leads? Do you want to achieve awareness? Do you want engagement? What do you want for your business? So before you start running your ads at all, you must have a clear goal. You must have an objective. In hard language, we call it objective. What is your hard objective? What is your campaign objective? Is your sole objective to make sales? If it is sales, there is a set objective for that. But when you are boosting posts randomly, you can never set objective. All you will just do is to just get likes, get more views. That's when you see, I will show you some things. When you see it, you will understand what I'm trying to say. Some of you already understood. All you've been doing is to boost posts. When you see that button, boost posts, get more views, to boost posts to get more views. They are already telling you what you are going to get because it's just more views, no sales. Target the right audience. Like I said earlier, your business is not for everyone. So you need to target the right audience for your business. If you have a great ad campaign, a very great product, but you are showing it to the wrong people, you are not going to make sales. You're only going to make sales when you are showing the right product to the right audience. So you must learn how to target the right audience. Another thing is craft compelling hard copy and creatives. Now you are targeting the right audience. How do you catch their attention? That is another thing to do right. You need to have a great hard copy and great creatives, compelling. When they see your video, when they see your graphics, when they see whatever it is you want to use to capture them, when they see it, you should be able to capture them immediately. And because they are the right audience, they are going to take actions. But if you cannot capture them, even though they are the right audience for you, you can't capture them, you will lose them. Let's move ahead. Also, you need to track and optimize for results. If you don't track, there is no way you can optimize. Now you have your set goals. You need to track those that are seeing your ad. You need to track those that are clicking your links. You need to track those that are buying from you because that will help you to understand your audience better and know where to spend your money. You will know who to spend your money on. Like, oh, this set of people, they are likely to buy from me. Let me put more money here. Let me optimize this result. Because when you find something that is working, you do what? You stay with it. But if you're not tracking it, you're not going to know which one is working. You're just going to be doing it randomly. From now, I hope that will stop. You need to start doing your ad the right way. Now, understanding Meta and TikTok ads. We are going to talk about Meta ads, which is Facebook and Instagram. They are both called Meta ads. Even together with WhatsApp, they are all Meta. Okay? So, today we'll talk about the Meta, that's Facebook and Instagram ads first. It helps you to target broadly. It helps your storytelling. You are able to share your stories. You are able to tell your stories to attract, to create engagement on your business post. It also helps you to build trust. I'm moving fast because of our time. We already lost about 9 minutes, and this is 4:30 p.m. already. So forgive me if I'm moving fast. We are going to be having a masterclass soon, though it's going to be pre-recorded. So if you want to be part of that masterclass, I'll need you to submit your details by getting one of the checklists. If you check the description, you will see that link to get the checklist. That way, we can have your email and I'll update you when the masterclass is available. It's going to be a pre-recorded training, not going to be live like this. So let's continue. TikTok. TikTok is actually for trends and virality. You can easily go viral on TikTok. You can easily go viral. You can easily trend on TikTok. It's also for younger audiences and it helps you to convert quickly. So it's for quick conversions. But now TikTok is already doing something that is very, very interesting. It wasn't available to Nigerians before, but now it is also available to Nigerians. They now have what they call TikTok Ad Manager. TikTok Ad Manager works like Facebook Ad Manager, but there's something very interesting about TikTok Ad Manager, that it even has, it becomes their advantage over Meta. It's their advantage over Meta Ad Manager, even though Meta Ad Manager is still the king of them all. But then, all of them are working to make sure that businesses have the best results. Now, together, both of them complement each other. Don't leave one and focus on another. Let them work together, especially when it comes to the kind of products you are and services you are offering. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the funnel or the pathway of your ad. For every platform, whether it is TikTok ad, whether it is Meta ads, Google ads, whatever kind of ads, they go through a particular route, which is reach. Here we called it funnel. Reach, engagement, and conversion. Your ultimate goal is to convert them to paying customers, right? And you want to make them repeated customers. So which means this process is something that you need to do repeatedly. But this is the route it goes through. Your heart goes to reach people, then you have people that are engaging it, then you are converting them. That is the funnel of a typical ad, where regardless of the platform, it has to go through this process. Now, Meta ads or TikTok ads, you can do both and you can do one. But in this present age, I will advise that you do both. Because trust me, your customers are on both platforms. And the way TikTok is growing, even older audiences are there. Recently, my FYP has been filled with a lot of older people that are doing a lot of things on TikTok. And I'm like, wow, these people are not going to leave this app for the younger ones. They take the no grief for anybody, they take it so serious. Because everyone wants to be relevant online. Everyone wants to have fun online, regardless of the age. So you can use any of these platforms to get to your target audience. You just need to do it the right way. Your customers are on these platforms. I can promise you that. Now, the secret sauce, has that actually convert. What are the key ingredients of your ads? Number one, targeting. We talked about targeting earlier. You need to know who your customers are so that you can target them. If you don't know who your customers are, there is no way you're going to target them. No way. So you need to sit down to study who are your key customers. If you are somebody that is into luxury goods, you know that your key customers are people who want to buy luxury items, people who are interested in buying luxury items. If what you are selling is diaper, for example, you know that your target audience are new moms. Okay, you can't be selling diaper and then you are targeting students. You are targeting secondary school students or even university students. How many of them are mothers? Your target audience are new mothers. If you are selling diaper, if you are selling things that are feminine, you know your target audience are females. And you need to also determine the age range, depending on the kind of product you are selling. If you are selling anti-aging, you know that from 35 years and above are people that are interested in anti-aging. If you are selling something that is for acne, most times it's usually for the younger audience. So you need to be able to determine who your customers are. That is how you will be able to target them the right way. Now, your creatives. Your creatives are either your graphics, your images, or your videos, the ones you want to use for your ad. When you see an ad, you see either a graphic, image, or you see a video. That is what it's meant by your creatives. Now, your creatives has to be speaking to their pain points. If you're not telling them what problem this is going to solve for them, how it's going to help them, what they are going to gain from it, they are not going to be interested. For example, you are a shoe seller. You are selling shoes. You just mentioned that, oh, I sell shoes. Come and buy these shoes. They are in different colors. Who cares? But when you speak to their pain point that, oh, you want to look stylish, you want to wear trendy shoes, stylish shoe that is comfortable. Now you are speaking to their pain points because a lot of stylish shoes are not comfortable. You wear them and then you end up with swollen legs or whatever. So when you tell them it is comfortable and it is stylish, now you are speaking to their pain points. They may not care about the color at that point. And then you can maybe even talk about colors. Oh, I want this shoe in so colors. Fine. But you have to speak to their pain point first. Their pain point is not color. It is their comfort. Okay? So I hope somebody is getting that. Budgeting. Start small, test, and scale. I wish I could go into more details about budgeting. Your budgeting is how you spend your money to get your returns. So when you are starting, you start small because now you are trying to test. You don't need millions to run ads online. You don't need millions. You can start running your ads with as little as 20K. You are running ads because you know what you are getting from that ad. You have a set goal you want to achieve with that ad. And before you know it, you can increase your budget. You can scale. That is scaling. You are testing your audience. You are seeing what works. You are trying to check which one is going to work. And when you find the one that works, what do? You scale. You increase the budget. You milk that audience. For example, if it's an audience that is working, an audience set, or is a creative set that is working, you milk it. Because it will be foolish to throw away something that works. Once you see that this is working for you, you keep at it until you achieve your goals. I hope we are getting that. Mistakes to avoid. Avoid boost button trap. I mentioned it earlier. It's a trap when you still boost post, boost video, boost this reels, boost this, boost that. Please run, because it's a trap. You're just going to waste money. No result unless your goal is for views. Even when you boost a post for views, you usually don't get paid because you bought the views. You paid for views, you paid for likes, except you have a purpose for doing that. Some persons do that on purpose, fine. But if you want to make sales, this is not what you should be doing. No tracking or pixel. Remember I mentioned about tracking your results and optimizing it. If you cannot track it, and one of the tools to track your results is to track your metrics is pixels. It's called pixels. If you're not tracking, how are you going to know what is working? How are you going to know what to scale? It's very important to track, so don't make that mistake. Wrong objectives. You want to make sales, and the objective you are setting in your ad campaign is awareness, or the objective you are setting is video views or whatever. It is wrong. It will not give you the result you desire because you have set a wrong objective. Now, the December sales blueprint. What are the steps? One is to define your sales goals. We mentioned it earlier. Because you want to make sales, your goal should be sales. Set up your ad accounts properly. We are moving fast now, please. But if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat or drop it on WhatsApp. You can drop it in the chats on YouTube or drop it on WhatsApp. Set up your ad accounts properly. We are talking about the system again. October is for awareness. Now you are looking at the different goals at different times. October is for awareness. November is for warm-up. That is when you nurture. And December is for sales. That is when you harvest. So these are the steps for you to follow. Define your goals first. By December, you want to add 1,000 customers to your list. You need to start creating that awareness in October. I'll just give you a scenario. Last year, there were two businesses that do the same or almost the same thing, and one of them started their campaign in October. They started their campaign in October. They started growing their audience in October. They even created a WhatsApp group rather, where people were joining and waiting for their products to land. Okay? A lot of people were joining the group and waiting. That is their grant for nurturing. So in that WhatsApp group, she's nurturing them, she's warming them up for what is to come for December sales. She was making some sales, but even I do it. If I find a vendor that I like their products, if it's not something that is an emergency, what I do is I can join their group or follow their page and keep monitoring them and see how they are doing their business. I want to see if this person has very good customer relationship, because in the course of buying, you can have issues, and you don't want a nasty vendor that will block you or that will not listen to your complaints or that will not solve the problem for you. Or you don't want a scammer that will take your money and stop replying you. So you want to study them. You want to build trust. At that point when I can trust the vendor, then I reach out to them and I buy. So sometimes I'm in different vendors' WhatsApp group, but I'm not buying immediately unless I've known you before. Then before you know it, I reach out and I buy. It's the same thing for your customers. It's the same thing you also will do when you want to buy from another person. You want to get to know them. You want to be sure that you are not getting scammed. You want to be sure that you're not going to face any problems with that vendor. So when you have them together like that, maybe they are following your page since October, November, you are nurturing them, you are warming them up, you're telling them there is a sales coming, you all need to warm up and all that, you need to prepare. They are preparing their money. Some of them are saving. They start saving towards what they want to buy from you. So that is one of the reasons why you should nurture them. So for you, that you are waiting till December to start, you know you are already lost. You have lost it already because somebody has taken them from October and is nurturing them and is only waiting for them to buy. But you want to start in December. What time do you have to now create awareness to now warm them up? You're not going to be able to warm them up. At that point, they don't trust you yet. They are just there. And also, you may end up with people that are not even ready to buy. They are not ready to buy. They just want to look at pictures. Or they just want to come and price you down. You tell them your item is 40,000. They'll tell you, Auntie, can I pay 20,000? But somebody who has been with them since October, they are not going to argue. They are not going to argue their price. By the time you say, oh, this item is usually 80,000, but I'm giving it to you for 60,000, they are going to rush the person. And I've seen this with vendors over and over again. The same product, the same quality that somebody else is selling cheaper, people are buying from another person that is selling it higher because of trust. I have seen this over and over again. I don't want to give examples publicly, but I've seen it over and over again. Even the other person is selling more high quality, but because they did not create this pathway for their ideal clients, their ideal audience, they lost those customers to somebody that is selling a more inferior product to their own. They lost to their competitor, and the person is even selling it higher. Like, well, let's move on. Like I always say, a word is enough for a business owner. Okay, let's continue. 5 steps. Clarify your goals. We've mentioned that. Choose your platform, whether it's Meta or TikTok. Choose a platform, or you can do both. Create your ad account. I'll say ad manager, because in your ad manager is where you will now have your ad account, especially for Meta. I'm going to show you what an ad manager looks like and what an ad account looks like. Launch a small test campaign. Test, because until you test and find your winner before you can scale. Track and scale what works. We mentioned this like the fourth or fifth time I'm mentioning this. Track and scale what is working. How do you know? If you don't test, you are not going to be able to track. And if you don't track, you're not going to know what is working and what to scale. Now, what is your next step? This is the next step. Option 1, you can do it alone. You can go ahead and create your ad account all by yourself, create your ad manager. I've shown you now what you can do. You can choose to create your ad manager yourself, or you can choose to work with an expert. So the first option, do it alone. You're going to do a lot of trial and error, which is fine. When I started my business online, I started doing business online since 2015. And I started running ads officially in 2016. I did a lot of trial and error. I made a lot of mistakes. So you can go ahead and make your mistakes and learn from them. But you are going to end up with wasted budget, slow reports, slow results. That's if you have any result at all. Option 2 is for you to work with an expert. Shortcut to result, because they are going to give you proven system and peace of mind. Now we have offers for you, but before we go to our offers, let me take you to what an ad account looks like. If you are still here, oh, okay. I'm just seeing your comments, Madam Siri. All right, so let me show you what an ad account looks like. I'm just going to show you briefly and what you can do with it. Okay. going to go here. I really want to share my Chrome tab. Okay, new tab. So this is a new tab. I'm going to try to log into my Facebook account. Okay, good. This is my Facebook account. For you to have Ads Manager, for you to have Meta Ads Manager, you must have a Facebook page. Very important for you to have a Facebook page, not just a Facebook profile. So I'm going to switch to one of the pages. Okay, before I go there, look at this. Look at what I was saying. If you look at this post, let me go to the main page. Look at this post and look at what I'm seeing here. It says boost post. So it's going to show up for most of your posts. This is another video that says boost post. If you click on this boost post, what you're going to end up with is wasted money. Boost reels. You're going to waste your money. You might get likes, comments, or not. But what you're going to, that I can assure you, are going to end up with is wasted money. Okay? Or you can go through the your ad manager. So let's go to ad center here. I like to actually go through my main ad. I'm going to share my screen again. Let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing so I can come back to show you my entire page. I want to show you what my ad manager looks like. So I'm sharing my entire screen. So this is my ad manager. Let me log in again so you can see how I get here. From this ad manager, you can run ads to business portfolio that has 3 ad accounts. So I'm going to click on this one. It's a new ad account. I'll click on it and show you what you can do with it. We have about 7 minutes through to get to this point. And to get to this point, when you get here and you want to create your first ad campaign, you're going to click this plus sign. As I told you earlier, that there are different kinds of objectives depending on what goal you are setting for your business. Now, here there is awareness. So this one is good for reach, for brand awareness, and for video views. We have traffic. It's good for link clicks, landing page views. So if you have a website, you want to drive traffic there, this is what you should do. Instagram profile visits, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. You want people to message you. You can use traffic. So it will show your ad to people that are likely to click your links. Now, engagement helps you to get more messages, purchases through messaging, video views, post engagement, page likes, event responses rather. So it is good for Messenger, Instagram, or WhatsApp. You want to send people to send you message so you can tell them about your offers and they can buy from you. You can use engagement. You're going to end up with a lot of comments, a lot of likes, a lot of video views with engagement objective. Now, leads, you want to collect people's details, their emails and their names or phone numbers, so you can continue to promote them. You want to get them on your email list or something like that, or you want to get them to message you on WhatsApp. You want them to join your WhatsApp group. This is the kind of campaign you can use, objective you can use. App promotion, you have apps you want people to install, or you want to send them to a particular event on your app. This is what you will use. If you notice, people like Temu, this is what they use: app promotion. Because once you click on any of their ad, it takes you directly to your app store to download the app. Now, sales. If you have a catalog you want to promote, you can use this. You can get messages through Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. But what this will do is that Facebook will find people that are likely to purchase your product and service, people that are likely to purchase. So they already have the data, they already have the information, they have all this data in their database. They know people that are likely to buy, they know people that will just click, they know people that will just probably just view. So if you want them to find people that will purchase, that are ready to purchase, this is what you should use as your objective. I think we might need to be stopping here. I would like you to ask your questions, but before we go, I will show you what a TikTok ad manager also looks like. So we have talked about, okay, let's just choose an objective. Now, when you get here, you see recommended settings or manual settings. I would like to choose manual settings so I can do it myself. You can also use recommended settings if you don't mind, especially if you are just starting. But if you know your way around Meta ads, you can click on manual settings. So when you get here, this is where you are going to now build the structure of your campaign. You're going to build how your ad is going to look like. This is where you're going to build it. So I'm going to show you the things that are here. Campaign objective. Remember, it is traffic. Excuse me. Campaign objective is traffic. So that is what is showing us there. Then if you go down, you're going to see budgets. You can set the budget for the whole campaign, because inside this campaign, you can have different ad sets, or you can set it for one ad set. So if your budget is for ad sets, it's going to just distribute it on your ad set within that campaign. If it's for your campaign, it will distribute it for the whole campaign. So no matter the number of ad sets you have inside this campaign, it will distribute it over all of them. That is what this tool means. Also, A/B testing. This is for comparing different versions of your audience, your creatives, so that you can find that winning ad set or ad that will give you the best result. So you're comparing different versions to see what works best. So it will help you to improve your ad performance. When you are testing different ad sets, you are testing different audiences, You are testing different ad creatives. You are testing different budgets. This will help you to get the best results out of all your tests. Remember, you go through the process of testing as well. Then you track, then you scale. This one is for special ad category. If you are running ads for politics purpose, or you are running ads for financial purposes, loan, job, and all that, you need to select from this category. Now let's go ahead and look at what is in ad set. I know some people are going to rewatch this and you will have questions. Please, I will like you to drop your questions in the chat when you have it. And don't forget, if you want to join our WhatsApp group, check the description. You're going to see the WhatsApp link there. Contact us on WhatsApp and you'll be able to join the WhatsApp group. Also, if you want us to set up your ad campaign or your ad manager for you, please reach out to us on WhatsApp for us to do that. Now you can choose the Facebook page you want to use here. Okay, something is wrong. Something is wrong there. Now my network is acting up. So, okay, so this is the second phase, which is your customers to message destination. You want them to message you on Messenger, Instagram, or WhatsApp. If you have a website, you just choose website here. You send them to your website. If you want to send them to Instagram profile, you click here. So to send them to either your Instagram profile or both. If you want them to call you, you click here. So you can choose different objectives or different the conversion location here. Here, I want to choose message as the destination. To this point, you would have set up your page for this purpose. Now, I want to choose, let me change this page. I want to choose a page. There are different pages I'm admin to, so I'll just choose one of them. Let me choose this one. So this one, look at it now. It's going to send this ad is going to show up on Facebook and Instagram. This is the Instagram page. They carry the same name. This is why it's important for your page to have uniform name across all platforms. Now it's telling me automatic destination. I don't want automatic destination. I want to be able to choose where they will message me. So I'm going to click on manual and unclick Messenger and Instagram. I want to have them on WhatsApp only. I'll click this. So I will have them only on WhatsApp. I want them to message me only on WhatsApp. Remember, you must have connected your WhatsApp to your Facebook, to your Meta account before you can have this. Okay? That will be another thing. If you want us to set up your page for you, please feel free to reach out. Okay? This is where you set your budget. Let's say your budget is, you want to start with 5,000 Naira daily budget. You can set a lifetime budget. Lifetime budget, you just put the amount you want to spend for the whole campaign, and you can set a daily budget. So this is daily budget. I'm setting the daily budget here. I'm putting 5,000, but you can increase it. They are telling you that you should increase so that you can have uh, more conversions. So let's make it 20,000. Of course, you don't have to start with that, please. You can start small. Remember, you are testing first before you scale. So let's leave it at that. You can set the time you want it to start and end. But I usually don't put end date. I want to be able to pause it and restart it or resume anytime I like. You can schedule it to start at a particular date or time. So let's keep going. Audience control. You can control your audience here. This is where you choose audience. Just come here, edit. Maybe you want to target other locations outside Nigeria, you just include it here. You type it here, find the location and enter it. But now we want to focus on Nigeria only. Then you come here, you choose your audience. Look at it. You can edit this. This is editable. You can edit this. So you can set the age, you can set the gender, and then you can choose interest. This is where this audience part is as important as your creative. Okay, this is where you choose your audience. Remember, you must have defined your audience, and then you come here and choose exactly what you have defined on paper. You come here and insert them. So you need to know who your customers are. Then placement, where your ads are going to be placed. I advise you to leave this advantage plus placement, so that Facebook will place your ad in places that are likely to find your target audience. Okay, you can also set it yourself, but we advise that you leave it, because they are now using AI to do everything. So you go to next. I'm explaining how these things work to you, and it's almost the same thing with TikTok Ad Manager. Okay, it's almost the same thing. Look at here now. I have Facebook. My WhatsApp number is already linked with my Instagram. That's why you're seeing that everything is carrying the same name. In fact, I use the same name on WhatsApp for my business. It's where you now add your creative. You want to do a manual upload. This is for your ad setup. Now you are doing single image or video. You want to do carousel, you can click here and use a carousel. You can use image or video. Then you come down and set up your creative. So if it's image, click this drop down, click on image or click on video, and it will take you to where you need to upload it. Okay, I'm trying to be fast so we don't stay for too long. So because we are sending to WhatsApp, it gave us a message template to start conversation. Hi, please let us know how we can help you. Then when they click on that, it will send a message to you. Hello, can I get more info on this? What you need to do is to set up an auto responder on your WhatsApp so that it can respond to them. Because when you are running ads and you're having a lot of people messaging you, you need to qualify them. You need to qualify your needs. Okay? So have something set up for you. We can also help you do that if you want. We can help you set up an auto WhatsApp auto message so that it can reply to your customers when they reach out to you. So you pre-qualify them. Then you know those that are ready to buy and those that are not ready yet. You can send them maybe to a WhatsApp group or create a section for them on your WhatsApp business. WhatsApp business is advancing. There are a lot of features there. You need to use it for your business. And it's only WhatsApp business you can connect to your Meta, to your Facebook or Instagram. It's only WhatsApp business. So it's important for you to have a WhatsApp business. Just have something that you use for your business. Now, this is where you track. You're tracking now. This is where you need to have a pixel and you can set it up here. Please, we need to stop here today. And like I said, we have our masterclass coming up soon. And when you are done, you just need to click on publish and Meta will review your ad and tell you whether it is approved or not. If you can do this with Meta Ads Manager, you can do it with TikTok Ads Manager. It's almost the same process. Almost the same process. You will only face a little bit of technicality when you are trying to set up the ad manager. But when you want to create a campaign, it's almost the same. You started on this. We have an offer I'm going to quickly just go through the offer we have for you today so that we can close for the day. And if you come back to watch the recording, feel free to reach out to us on WhatsApp. I think I'm going to drop the WhatsApp. I'm going to drop that. I copied it somewhere. Okay, I'll come back and put it on the chat and pin it here in the chat. So as many that want to reach out to us, check the description also. You see our details there. Reach out if you want us to set up your ad manager for you, whether it is Meta Ad Manager or TikTok Ad Manager, we set it up for you. If you want us to create your campaign for you and manage it for you, we will do that for you. We also have our own agency ad accounts that we use to run ads for businesses. So if you don't want to set it up on your own, we can set it up for you, and then we monitor the ads for you. We scale it for you. We track it for you. Thank you very much. Please, if you have any questions, drop your questions in this chat, or if you belong to the WhatsApp group, drop your questions on WhatsApp and we will answer the questions. Before we go, let me quickly show you our offer. I wanted to skip that, but let me not skip it. Let me show you our offer so you know we have an offer for you. Okay? This offer is live now, but I don't know. We might put a stop at it in the next 24 hours. We can never tell. For us to set up your ad account, whether it is Meta or TikTok, any of the two, we do it for 25,000 naira. We are going to set it up for you. We are going to show you how you can even fund the account. And we can even help you to fund it for your first fund. Then we will show you how to use it, how to monitor your ads and all that. We set it up for you. But if you are setting up the two for you, that's both Meta and TikTok Ad Manager, we charge 40,000. That's a discount for you. So you are saving 10,000 naira on both if you are doing both. We also do full ad management. We'll manage your campaign. We will even set it up for you. We'll manage it for you. So reach out to us via WhatsApp, reach out to us via email, and we will get it done for you. This offer is still open for now. If you have any questions in the WhatsApp chat or in our DM. Thank you very much. I see. Okay. Madam Julie, thank you so much for coming up, and thank you for all your observations. I'll wait for your questions in the chat and see you next time. If you need there is a checklist we gave out. It's free. We are giving out a checklist. Check the description and get your own copy of the checklist. So the checklist will help you to prepare whatever you need to run profitable ads this season. Okay? So go get your own copy. And we will see you in our WhatsApp group. Bye.